And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. A new continent awaits. Chapter 3, Fate and Soul. Looks like there's something busy going on. Smell of blood around the place. But it's not bad. Yeah, typical those things. Been here a long time. Are you from around here, Meru? Sea's even bigger than you are, isn't it, Congle? And Fernie. The front door to Mille Sasau, which is spelt wrong again. I mean, he's wanting us to follow him, Albert. For some reason, he wants us to be chasing him. Not that we didn't know that this was the place we were going anyway, because we knew about the legend of the moon objects, and the next one is in Mille Sasau. We could go back to Donnell, back to Flets, but there's not really any need, so we won't. There are shops here, but to get to them, they're a little bit more involved than just talking to the merchant. This is the actual person that is the shopkeeper, but we can't speak to him from here. We have to speak to him from the front, and there's water in the way. There are Stardust around here. Can I remember where they are? Nope. I think there's 3 or 4 in this particular town. But yeah, the water down there, we are going to have to use it. You might notice there's entrance spots down in the water as well. So how do we get to them? We go by boat. Where do we get a boat? Quite away from here. Ah, there's one of them. We're not getting a boat here. There's not usually 2. Well, there was a place where there was 2 in one place, but I don't think there is like one here like that. I think the only place that isn't in the water is the actual inn. I think even the clinic is in the water that you have to access by boat, which makes it really silly, but this is quite the crowd. Is it me, or is some of these people very pixelated? Resident Knight, he's not a knife, he's a knight, Harris. The white wolf called Kamui, who lives in the evergreen forest between this village and Leningrad. Ah, that's more why there's an issue here. Tio has disappeared. Five times larger prize than the one for the one who defeats Kamui, and the same for the one that saves Tio. Well, that's a prize that's worth going for. Sure, Bulgus. We'll let you think about that. Until then, we have free time and are dismissed, so we'll get to just do exactly what we were doing before, which is walking around. Yeah, lots of people thinking they're already going to win. It's fine. We didn't even know there was a bounty on the head anyway. Now, is there one in here? Kind of get the feeling that there should be. But doesn't look like there is. I really should know where these Stardust are at this point, or at least pick out my list, which I've got, which I haven't again. I think there's one in here. Well, there's a save point. Up here's the inn. I'm pretty certain it's not up here. Don't we have to pay for this? No, we're not the ones that are here to overcome the wolf. Yeah, we just arrived from Tibora. Yes, the Queen Fury. Why are you counting how many there are of us? How has our name got that famous? And now you're going to insist that we have the license for the boat, aren't you? Because we defeated the dragon. That's fine. I guess killing that dragon actually paid off in the end. I think we actually get a discount in the inn now that we've done that. We need to go to the front because I do want to go to the shop down there first. So what do you have, Mr. Item Shop? Oh, yeah, about those healing potions. Healing fogs, 3 times the amount, but double the amount of healing. Well, it's a full heal. It's not double, it's a full heal. 5 should do enough. Sun Rhapsodies, Angel's Prayers, Depetrifiers. Something we haven't seen yet, and something that we wouldn't have been able to heal before this point, which dissolves petrification. And Thunderbolts. I'm not going to buy any petrifiers just yet, but I do want to hold 2 on me later. Pretty sure going to the house on the right doesn't really grant us anything. Because it's just a way here, and we literally can get here anyway. Why do I think there's a Stardust down by the boat where that worker is going? Where he was working just a moment ago? Let's go to the left, since the weapon shop is right here. Dancing Dagger, we don't need one of them, we picked one up. Garganto Helm, which is just a flat out improvement for Kongol. He doesn't use his magic attack anyway. Yeah, we might as well. Combat shoes. They're not really any better, but they do increase escape rate for physical attacks, which is meh. I'm just gonna hold off on those, I think. Yeah, they might be a little bit of an improvement because of the physical escape, but without any stat improvements, we're going to get better later. D-Stone Amulet absorbs petrification. Attack badges, these are actually quite nice. Raises physical and magical attack power. This is by 20 on each. These are really nice. Are there better things? Maybe, but this is on the high end of something that you might want. Being able to do more damage on both magical and physical. She really needs the therapy ring or the physical ring, but attack badge would do quite well for her. The Luke Cutler would actually do really well for Meryl. This works for Hashel, I think, is the biggest winner of this because his stats are middling for both. But this isn't going to go away anytime soon, so I'm going to hold off. 1,000 gold is a lot. Do I want to check to see where the Stardust is first? Yes. Let's not miss any. Oh, there's only two. Okay. That actually makes things a whole lot easier because I knew where the second one was anyway. It's up here. We can't get to it yet. I thought there was more than just two in this town. Bulgus is pretty much blocking our way out of town at the moment. And yeah, it's in the house right over there. Behind him. Clinic is up to the north. We don't need it, but if you want it, there it is. Again, you have to have the boat for it. But we're pretty much forced to go to the mayor's house. He's been informed of our coming, and we need to speak to him. Greetings, Mr. Mayor. Which I'm not really surprised about because word about us is spreading very, very fast. Heck, it reached Fletz before we even got off the boat in Donau. It would be a good idea if we knew what you was wanting to talk about, but I think you're going a little bit too quickly. Well, I guess we should. Far. Attacked by a wolf. Injury wasn't bad, but she hasn't talked at all since. This is about that Kamoy, isn't it? She ran away at a very interesting time there when Albert said about defeating the wolf. Kamoy was kept by a boy of the village recently. Ah, this trio. Maybe they are. Maybe we can help though. We would need to be going in the same direction though. We've got to pressing matter over in the capital of Mil Sesal. Far? Yeah, I think our hand has been forced by a very persistent little girl, which honestly is okay. Allows us to run around a little bit. I think this goes out onto the roof. Yeah. And I think we might be able to go over to where Bulgus was blocking the way now. If he's still there, we'll just kind of stay the night. Yeah, he's still there. Let's go and stay the night. He'll be gone in the morning because he's off to go and face Kamui. Not yet. I actually wanted to talk to Far. No, well, I guess she's not speaking, but I thought there might have been an interaction with Shana, but guess not. Let's have dinner. Let's stay the night. She's definitely taken a liking to you, Shana. So, how did a lullaby that Hashel remembers get sung by Shana? You learnt it from start. Who got it sung to him by his mother? Claire, who happened to be the same name as Heschel's daughter. Their connection suddenly seems to have got a whole lot closer, hasn't it? And Heschel realizes it. Meru? You're just listening in, are you? Many things have changed. Definitely these two have changed. Very true. The everlasting moon. The moon that never sets. Shana. When the clouds parted and the moon was full, Shana's power, whatever it is, awoke, just like it did at the very start of the game. Far would like that as well, I'm sure. But we'll be back. Let's go and get this last Stardust and head out to the capital. As you can see, Bulgus has definitely disappeared and we can get past there now. But we want to go into this house. It's a little bit involved to get to this. The Stardust is down there, but the gate is very much locked. To get up there, we need to go down. To do that, we need... There's a switch somewhere. Do we actually... Oh right, yeah, this is Tio's house. we just need to go down it once. We might do. Because once we go down here, it's a slide. Let's face it. Bonk. Where is that lever? There I was looking for a lever. It's not. It's literally the rope that's right there. We just need to turn it on there, and now we can go down. Wow, I can't believe that took me so long to get. Actually, I can. There's pretty much nothing down here, except a stardust. There it is. So that's the two for this particular town. And we're done. Fernie, not too big. It's more of a setting up place. Your starting area for the chapter. Welcome. Here's some new equipment bits. Here's a little bit of story. Here's an optional something that you can do if you want. Because we don't need to go and face Kamui. We don't. We could just move on. But we're going to. Next time, the Evergreen Forest. Let's go and see if we can find Kamui. And Tio, of course. And see what the hunters are up to. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.